Urban Meyer. I would have made the Faustian bargain with Urban Meyer. Look, we're gonna get negative press for hiring as our head coach, but turn this place around and do it with some integrity, please. Like, develop the elite talent, the 5-star talent we already have here. Bring back whatever coordinators you think are still good. They already lost their outside linebacker coach and a recruiting coordinator. They lost Chris Hawkins to Arizona State. Literally, everyone is cannibalizing USC and cannibalizing the state of California for talent because USC can't do anything right. And Carson Palmer's pissed about it. Taylor Mays, I want us to be like, Taylor, you were a linebacker with elite athleticism playing safety in college who couldn't cover and had stone hands. So that's why you didn't really get any picks. And we can kind of blame you for the Stanford loss. Maybe you shouldn't be talking so tough about USC, but there's no point because at least on those teams that Taylor Mays was on, they won their bowl games and were actually like tough. But whatever. Utah got beat by a Texas team that had no coordinators because Tom Herman fired both of them. They curb stomped Utah like 37-10 or whatever, or 11 in the Alamo Bowl. And like I said, Utah just doesn't have any receivers you respect. And until they get some receivers you respect, some 4-star, maybe a 5-star, an elite quarterback, until they get a elite quarterback play, like elite talent, like a Jacob Eason type of player, and some legit 4- and 5-star receivers who can actually play and are good and beat a defense, you're going to see Utah get beat up badly by teams with better perimeter talent than them. It's good to have great linemen and great running backs and great linebacker play, but if your corners and safeties are stretched thin and are getting washed by backup players on Texas, what do you like? Utah lost the same way they lost to USC, the same way they lost to Oregon, the same way they lost to Texas. That's Utah right now as a program. Give them 3 years, and they'll have better talent.
Already talked about Utah. You already talked about half this shit.
Shout out to Minnesota for beating Auburn, and yeah, PJ Fleck, roll the boat. Or is it roll the boat? I think that's the saying. But shout out to PJ Fleck for getting that win. 11 wins. Bravo to Minnesota. Now on to bigger and better things. Let's do this.
All right, first up, Kenny. Christian McCaffrey becomes the third player in NFL history with 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. Do you have a take or a tangent on that?
Here's my take. Greatest white running back of all time. He could do nothing else with his life, and he's the greatest white running back of all time. And arguably, like I said, best running back in the league.
Are you ready for me to dead this for you?
Not yet. I just want to say this. He's going to break the bank. He's going to blur the line between what a receiver is and a running back is.
Like Jimmy Graham?
You're going to have to pay him quarterback money. No. Jimmy Graham, you could say, like, look where he lined up at, and he don't block, so you can't really say he's a tight end because he don't block. So you already devalue him there. This dude almost led his team in receiving yardage, too. He had 1,005 receiving yards, 8.7 yards a catch, 116 receptions. Like, DJ Moore barely had more yards than him receiving. And he was like third in the league in rushing with almost 1,416 rushing touchdowns and averaging almost 6 yards a carry. So this dude is breaking the bank.
Your whole shit right
Christian
now.
McCaffrey is going to break the bank and get paid quarterback money for a running back because he could be an all-pro receiver and he's already an all-pro running back. Nope. Like, I was going to say him and Alvin Kamara are on the same level, but Alvin Kamara isn't on Christian McCaffrey's level anymore. And he still should have won the Heisman over Derrick Henry. I don't care what anyone says.
All right, here we go. I'm going to take you back in time.
Oh, here we go.
Who are the other two running backs to accomplish this great feat?
Roger Craig and Marshall Faulk, but Marshall Faulk actually averaged like 12 yards a catch.
Didn't LT do it too?
LT never did it. He just had 100 receptions for like 700 yards.
Yeah, that's my bad. All right. Either way, Roger Craig, and member of one of the greatest dynasties of all time.
I thought Ricky Waters did it, but it was
Marshall Faulk. A member of the greatest show on turf.
The heart and soul of it.
Now, what the fuck did Christian McCaffrey do this year? Oh yeah, that's right. He got his coach fired. That's right. He's sitting at home in the playoffs when the playoffs are going on.
He won everybody's fantasy league.
That's about all he did. So get the fuck out of here with Christian McCaffrey. He's the greatest white running back ever. Even if he is, I don't even care. That's a shitty category. That's like saying you make the best gringo tacos.
Nah, but
who cares?
John Riggins is in the Hall of Fame.
Nobody wants your guacamole with sour cream, okay?
Ouch. Nobody wants your cornbread with jalapenos either.
My point is, and I've said this all season long,
you really hate Christian McCaffrey.
This is what Nerve Turner does. 1. 2, the team is not relevant. So, greatest running back in the league, I guess. But
best running back in the
last time I checked, running backs move the sticks, which lead to what? Touchdowns, which lead to what? W's, which lead to what? Not getting shut down by the best defense and ending your season. People forget about when he got shut down by San Francisco, right?
Did the Cowboys make the playoffs?
And San Francisco looked pretty pedestrian since then. I'm just saying.
What did Zeke do?
I'm just saying.
What did Zeke do again? What did your guy Zeke do again?
Why does this always come back to me and Zeke?
Because that's your guy.
Leave Zeke alone, bro.
No, we have.
He's only been a playoff. This is what?
He's great in the playoffs.
First year not making the playoffs.
He won't get you there.
First year not making the playoffs.
He won't get you to the playoffs.
In his career, bro. Leave him alone. What do you want that man to do? He got cashed out 2 years before his deal cashed out. He got cashed out before his quarterback.
He deserved that money, though. He deserved that money as a rookie. We saw that coming. And Jerry was playing games.
But yeah, you don't have to take away from the greatness of Zeke just to add to the greatness of Christian McCaffrey.
But they're at the same level. Arguably, they're at the same level as far as impact. And other than the receiver and...
Wait, where did Carolina finish? Hold up. I don't even know.
Other than DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey...
Nah, I don't play that, bro. They were a Super Bowl team 4 years ago.
And Christian McCaffrey
that was not that long ago, bro.
Neither one of those guys were in the league.
Exactly. And he was supposed to be the weapon to get them over the top. Since they haven't been relevant since.
Cam was hurt, though.
They haven't been relevant since.
But he kept him in games. It's not his fault.
The worst part is, you don't even believe what you're saying.
I actually do believe Christian McCaffrey's a great running back.
You just like Christian McCaffrey and you don't like that I slander him, but you don't actually think he's better than Zeke.
As far as
you don't actually think he's better than Zeke.
I think if you put him in Dallas, no. But I think if you put Zeke in Carolina, I think he probably has a lesser year than... I
don't know about that.
Zeke can't do what McCaffrey can do. But Zeke is a much better
Zeke doesn't
runner.
go 5-11. Zeke's never gone 5-11.
That's not fair.
That is fair.
No, it's not.
That is fair.
Dallas has
He didn't even go 8-5 like Stanford.
A Super Bowl.
He didn't even go 8-5 like Stanford.
Stanford went 4-8.
Yeah,
Stanford went
4-8. So
you really hate Christian McCaffrey.
It's all right. I'll give it about another year before you're in the fan club with me.
I love Zeke, but Zeke can't do what Christian McCaffrey does.
And Christian McCaffrey can't do what Zeke does.
But he don't need to because he'll just give you 1,000 yards receiving.
I don't know, man.
Zeke's
giving me body bags, bro.
Yeah, of course, but that'll last another 4 years until he gets injured and he's broken down and they waste his window.
He's not Todd Gurley.
Adrian Peterson had more rush yards than Todd Gurley this year.
Yeah, which we'll get to. All right, so I just wanted to be petty and get to that. Yeah, that was my tangent.
Clearly. Get to the second one. Since we're talking about this is the same draft class, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they're adjacent. They might have been a year apart.
Because they one won the Heisman and the other one got robbed. As long as I'm going to say a white person got robbed by a black dude.
Derrick Henry won the rushing title.
1548, I think. 1560.
You got to take our tangent on Derrick Henry, the Titans running back, winning the rushing title.
Him and Aaron Jones tied with the league at 16 touchdowns.
Fuck, the running back position is dead.
Because Derrick Henry's leading the league in rushing?
Derrick Henry and Aaron... Green Bay Packers.
He's nice though. He actually would have rushed for more yards had they stopped giving the ball, putting the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hands. He won them that Minnesota Vikings game 2 weeks ago.
I guess.
No, I'm not gonna let you slander Aaron Jones. No,
I'm not slandering him.
You're slandering Aaron Jones.
Just insert Green Bay running back,
and not all of them have been good. A lot of them are trash.
None of them have been good.
He's good though.
We'll see.
He's great, actually.
We'll see.
In fact, they need to give him the ball more and Aaron Rodgers the ball less. The way he's
We'll
playing.
see.
But anyway, so Derrick Henry.
I haven't watched him enough to slander him, but when I have watched him, he hasn't been
because they put the ball in Aaron Rodgers'
impressive.
hands. But anyway, by the way, Aaron Rodgers only completed 62% of his passes this year.
Only
27-4 touchdown.
Only
62%. He's normally around 68. But anyway, yeah, Derrick Henry finally doing what we all saw he could do, like since Alabama in that video where he ran over his cousin. If you just give him the ball 30 times a game, you'll probably win. And Tennessee finally got not stupid and said, hey, we paid a bunch of money to Deion Lewis. Maybe we should not give him the ball because he's done nothing with it and just only run the offense through, the 6'4" fucking running back who's bigger than the goddamn Predator and averages 5.5 yards a carry. Maybe we should give it to him because he literally, no one wants to tackle that dude in the fourth quarter. Maybe we should give him the ball. Oh, they finally start giving him the ball. Leads the league in rushing and rushing touchdowns. I am so shocked. And you got A.J. Brown. 20 yards a catch, 1,000 yards as a rookie. And Corey Davis looks better because you actually... Never mind, but whatever.
So basically, all the shit that I've been saying about Zeke all season long, you
what
just
I'm saying about Derrick Henry. Except Derrick Henry is a better runner, power runner than Zeke. But Zeke is a better runner. Dog, who would you rather tackle, Zeke or Derrick Henry? Lie to my face and say Zeke.
All right.
I'll get juked by Zeke. Might get a stiff arm.
Hey, imagine having 1,300 rushing yards and it being a down year? Are you serious? What do you want this man Zeke to do?
There's nothing else he can do.
What do you want this man to do?
There's nothing else he can do. Now you know Adrian Peterson fell most of his career.
What do you want him to do?
Why you want to cry?
God damn.
This is a drop.
God damn.
What else? Think about it. This is what people didn't give Adrian Peterson credit for. LT credit for. Congratulations. We're going to remember Zeke the way we remember LT. They used to get mad because he would be pouting in games. I'd be pouting too if I scored 28 touchdowns and we don't make it to the fucking Super Bowl. I'd be mad too. You're telling me I scored all these touchdowns and our stupid ass safety got a pick and couldn't get down against the Patriots? Oh, yeah, fuck Marlon McCree, wherever he is. I'm still mad about it. I was actually rooting for the Chargers to get to the Super Bowl that year. You know how bad it was that I had to root for the Chargers to beat the Patriots in the AFC title game?
Oh, we all were.
And I'm still angry about it. And so fuck the Chargers.
Even Junior Seau was secretly.
See, and he was on the Patriots. Oh my God. Wow. So yeah, congrats to Derrick Henry. Hopefully they beat the Patriots. I swear I'm tired of talking about the Patriots.
I feel like my take on it is Derrick Henry's in the contract year. I feel like somehow the Titans are going to find a way to fuck that up.
And not re-sign him?
Yeah, because the Titans, they're famous for going 9-7 and just making the playoffs and then somehow fucking up their team the next year.
Where do you think he ends up? I know.
Corey Dillon 2.0?
Don't say that.
To the Pats?
Nah, Michelle had almost 1,000 yards this year.
Okay. Has that ever stopped them from adding another running back?
Yeah.
No, they have running backs.
They were starting running
backs. And Michelle was hurt and inconsistent for a large part of the season.
But they were all hurt. And they stacked the box against him. He still almost had 1,000 yards. He was 11 yards away.
But yeah, I could see someone like that paying him.
I could see him going to the Saints and fucking shit up with Kamara.
Nah, he can't go to the Saints. Fuck that.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can.
I don't think they have the cap.
They might find a way.
I don't think they have a cap. Because they have to figure out what they're going to do with Breeze, too. Breeze is a free agent. Bridgewater's a free agent, so they got to figure out that situation.
Damn, where would he go? It can't be the Colts because they already have running backs.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, man. But he would find somewhere to go.
Steelers?
The Steelers?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fit.
Because Connor only had 400 yards rushing this year.
All right, Shaquille Barrett, former Ohio State, former Denver Broncos.
He did not play at Ohio State.
I thought he went to Ohio State.
He played at Colorado State.
Really?
Rusher. Yes.
Oh, he went to Ohio State.
No.
You sure he didn't transfer?
No. No. He's just assuming because he's really nice. Nah, he went to Colorado State.
I really thought he went to Ohio State.
No, he went to Colorado State and played on the Denver Broncos and had 8.5 sacks as a backup. and then went to Tampa Bay.